Wow, moving. It's one of the top 5 stressors in life. How do I move while I have an existing home, want to buy another home? How does all this loan stuff work? 'Cause, man, this market is moving so fast, you don't have time to sell a home and then buy a home. Sometimes you got to do it ahead of time. And what if I want to invest in properties? How in the world do I do that? What kind of loans are available for that? So today, to help us answer these great questions, is Glenn Calvin here at Cornerstone Mortgage. Thanks for joining us today. I'm your host, Angela Dillmon, at the St. Louis Home Chat at Keller Chesterfield, the #1 selling office in St. Louis. We're so glad you joined us today. Glenn is one of our just favorite lenders. He's just an awesome guy to begin with. He's just an awesome man. You'll just love him when you talk to him. But also, I understand, Glenn, here at Cornerstone, you guys have had some changes. We want to talk about that. Tell me what's going on with you guys.
So as of March 1st, we're now associated with Guild Mortgage out of California. We're excited to be partnered with them. Our official new name is Cornerstone Mortgage, a division of Guild. Guild is a much bigger company. They closed around 16 billion in loans last year. They're prominent in the West Coast, the Northwest part of the United States, the Southeast, and buying Cornerstone Mortgage is going to give them a great foothold here in the Midwest.
Okay, so it sounds like it's a pretty big company, and I guess with big companies can come the good and the bad. So if it's such a large company, am I going to get less personalized? Is it going to be more corporate? Like, what is Guild all about when it comes to relationship?
I'm so glad you asked that. I just got back from a meeting out in Southern California with them, and I was just blown away at their commitment to customer service, their technology. Their theory is high tech, high touch. So they want to use the technology to enhance the customer experience, not to take away from it. Also with Guild, I didn't find any of that. They're driven to take care of their customers, to provide new and innovative products. They're very closely tied with Fannie Mae in helping develop products for first-time home buyers. We just ended the program with the 1% down. That was a kind of a joint venture that they had with Fannie Mae. It was very successful, and I look for them to bring a lot of those other products to the forefront in the very near future.
So you can lend in a lot of different states here now, being connected with Guild as well, right?
We still have to have the individual license, but we can make referrals. Guild is set up to loan in 48 of the 50 states, which really does make it convenient.
Wow. So you got a local touch here that you can begin that process with if you're trying to buy a second home, say in Florida or something like that. That's awesome. So tell us about some of the new products that you might have available here at Guild.
The one thing I want to touch on is with their servicing. They service and keep all their loans.
Oh wow, that's big. That's huge. So you're not getting sold off to this guy and that guy and always dealing with a different lender.
Right. And the other thing that makes it really nice is they'll recast the loan for free. So we talked about how busy this market is and how you have to act quick if you want to buy the house that you're looking for. So a lot of times you can access as little as 5% down from your savings, your 401k, buy the new house, then sell your house 4 or 5 months later, take that money that you had from the sale of your house, pay the loan down, you're going to keep your same interest rate, we're going to lower the payment, we're going to get rid of the MI. It's a great program.
Wow, and I don't have to refinance to do it. That's an awesome program. Okay, yeah. Let's say if I want to buy a condo, you got any special condo programs?
Yes, they're actually one of the things that they brought to the table, which we were lacking at Cornerstone, is lending on non-warrantable condos. And what we mean by non-warrantable is that condominium association might not meet the Fannie Mae requirements. Sometimes it has to do with budgeting, reserves, number of renters in the complex. Yeah. Those are all reasons that make condo lending difficult. Guild has a program for almost all those.
Oh wow, that's awesome. So Glenn, let's say I want to invest. I want to expand my portfolio and I'd like to look at buying an investment property. So what kind of loans do you have available for me there?
So I was fortunate enough to attend one of your investing seminars, and it was highly informative. I would encourage anybody who's thinking about investing in property to go to one of these, because it is complex and it is fraught with pitfalls. When we went through the downturn about 10 years ago, the banks and lenders took a lot of losses when they loaned on rental property. Now that's starting to turn. We're starting to see that ease a little bit. So it's still easier. It's a little bit easier now to get into rental property and buying investment property than it has been. But we're going to look for a little bit of a down payment. We don't have the super low down payments on investment property. You're going to need 20 to 25% down. We're also going to make sure that you've got some reserves set aside. So we're typically looking at 6 months principal, interest, taxes, and insurance set aside after you close for reserves.
And that could be like in a 401k or something like
course,
that, so it
right.
doesn't have to be just sitting in your bank account someplace.
And then because it's a little bit riskier, you're going to see the rates slightly higher. So today's interest rate on a regular 30-year fixed rate is around 4.5. On investment property, you'd be looking at around 5.25.
And that's still really an awesome rate to be down in single digits for investment property.
Especially, and I learned at the seminar, is that the rent rates that people are able to charge, especially for a single-family home, you can get top dollar now for renting a home out.
There's no doubt about it. And if you're a first-time home buyer, or maybe you're in your first home and you're thinking about moving up, you can consider keeping the one you're in. That's a great way also to build a rental portfolio. And let Glenn help you figure out how to keep that house and go buy the next one. So there's a lot of different ways you can do it there. So Glenn, is there anything that I should know, like if I'm going to come to you and I'm going to think about investing in real estate, what kind of documentation do you need to see? Where would I start? Do I jump online? Can I do an online app? Seems like you guys the guild is techie. Can I just do an online app and upload all my docs there?
They do bring a tremendous boost to us technology. We've got a great online application. We've got a way you can upload all your documents to that portal. We get the credit report. I still prefer to meet with people face to face, but it gives me a chance to kind of preview the information, go over it, and know where we're coming from. And I've been doing this a long time, and I'm happy to give you any of my expertise about buying rental property. It's something that I think you need to put a lot of time, effort, and thought with. You need to get with a good agent that's going to help you find the right piece of property, because they always say you make your money when you buy the property.
You make your money when you buy it. And people have different goals for investment property. Sometimes they want to hold it a long time and it's a retirement income. Sometimes they want immediate income. Sometimes they want appreciation. Sometimes they just want a tax write-off. So we'll sit down and talk to you about your goals in investing first, and then we'll hook you up with Glenn, and you can go over what kind of loan and what kind of scenarios that'll work for you and for your portfolio. So Glenn, give everybody your information, your contact information, so they can give you a call.
You can reach me still at Glenn Calvin at cornerstonemortgage.net is the website and the email address. And my phone number is the best way to reach me, area code 314-249-6861.
Thanks for joining us today. Give us a call with any of your real estate questions, whether you're purchasing a home, a condo, in a home, trying to bridge to the next one, buying your first home, great products out there for that, or want to invest. Here at the Dillmon Group, we're here to help you live your dream lifestyle, to build wealth, and leave legacies that matter. Give us a call at 314-277-7713, and we'll see you next week.